Okay, everyone, today we are going to review page 32 that you should have completed on Friday, and we're going to look over it today to see what corrections you need to make. Remember, my morning message was about growth mindset, and this language really does go right along with building a growth mindset because we work and then we check and we correct our mistakes with the idea of learning from those mistakes and not making them again, and we're willing to do the work that requires, because there is some work in these. This is not lazy work. Okay, we're going to start with exercise 2. We'll go back to the sentences in a minute. So we were taking the two parts and making them into complex sentences. I did the first two with you on Friday. So let's look at 3. We visit the museum / we will shop at the new mall. So we want to use the word after, and they give us the number 1, which means that goes at the beginning. After we visit the museum, we will shop at the new mall. Okay, 4. Janet has one more paper / she is finished. So we're going to make it complex. We're adding the word before and we're adding it in the middle because of the 2. Janet has one more paper before she is finished. And because this before was added in the middle, we do not need a comma. 5. Our class always has fun / we go to the zoo. So whenever and number 2. Our class always has fun whenever we go to the zoo. And because they put it in number 2, we do not have a comma. Good. Now, were you able to identify those sentences? Let's see. Because Marilyn told me. We don't know anything else, so that is not complete. That is a fragment. The police and firefighters raced to the scene. So, who raced? Police and firefighters. So that's actually 2 subjects. Police and firefighters. So that's a simple compound subject. I looked for my shoes and ran to the car. I is the only subject, but I is doing 2 things. I looked and ran, which makes this a compound verb. I heard you, but I did not understand. This is a compound because these can both stand alone. I want you to turn this button on when I say go. Okay? When I say go is your phrase here that cannot stand alone. So this is a complex. Rosa wants a dog, but John wants a cat. Compound because of that, but. We left because it rained. Because it rained doesn't stand alone. That would be a fragment, just like because Marilyn told me. So this is a complex. We left could. We left, period. But because it rained, can't. All right, now let's look at exercise 4. Pronouns and antecedent agreement. The cats played with their new toy. We chose their, and it's plural, and the antecedent is cats, and cats is plural. The bird lost its worm. It's singular. The antecedent is bird, which is also singular. Subject-verb agreement. One of these fits in that hole. The subject is one. Of these is a prepositional phrase. So one is a pronoun. It's singular, so we choose the word fits. Both queens have beautiful crowns. Queens is the subject. It is a noun. It is plural, and so we choose have. He doesn't know my locker combination. He is the subject. He is a pronoun. It is singular, so we choose doesn't. And then you should have 3 complex sentences there that have parts that one can stand alone and one can't, just like your examples up here. Okay. Excuse me. Now, to your sentences at the top. Hank showed David and Adam his home aquarium. Who showed David and Adam his home aquarium? Hank. Subject, noun. What is being said about Hank? Hank showed, verb. Showed what? Aquarium, verify the noun. Does aquarium mean the same thing as Hank? No. Aquarium, direct object. Showed, verb, transitive. Showed aquarium to whom? David and Adam. Compound indirect object, compound indirect object, and conjunction. What kind of aquarium? Home, adjective. Whose aquarium? His, possessive pronoun, adjective. Subject, noun, verb, transitive, indirect object, direct object, pattern 3, check. Verb transitive, check again. No prepositional phrases. Period, statement, declarative sentence. Let me change my pen. Come on. Declarative sentence. Go back to the verb, separate the complete subject from the complete predicate. Is there an adverb exception? Is the sentence in natural or inverted order? Natural, no change. Got it? The cooks made all the teachers a special dessert. Who made all the teachers a special dessert? Cooks, subject, noun. What is being said about cooks? Cooks made, verb. Made what? Dessert, verify the noun. Does dessert mean the same thing as cooks? No. Dessert, direct object. Made, verb transitive. Made dessert for whom? This is a tricky one. Because if they put the word of here, that makes sense. All of the teachers, then that would be a prepositional phrase. All the teachers, this really should be an adjective. Let me see what the book calls it. Hold on. Just a moment. Okay. Yep, okay. It should be an adjective, and that's what they do. Most of the time it's all of, and then it's a prepositional phrase. But we have all. So, made dessert for whom? Teachers. Indirect object. The article adjective. Which teachers? All. Adjective. What kind of dessert? Special. Adjective. Article adjective. The article adjective. Subject, noun, verb, transitive, indirect object, direct object, pattern 3, check. Verb transitive, check again. Period, statement, declarative sentence. Go back to the verb, separate the complete subject from the complete predicate. Is there an adverb exception? No. Is the sentence in natural or inverted order? Natural, no change. The beautician gave my mom and me a shampoo. Who gave my mom and me a shampoo? Beautician, subject, noun. What is being said about beautician? Beautician gave, verb. Gave what? Shampoo, verify the noun. Does shampoo mean the same thing as beautician? No. Shampoo, direct object. Gave, verb transitive. Gave a shampoo to whom? Mom and me. Compound indirect object. Compound indirect object, and conjunction. Whose mom? My, possessive pronoun adjective. Article adjective. The article adjective. Subject, noun, verb transitive, indirect object, direct object, pattern 3, check. Verb transitive, check again. No prepositional phrases. Period, statement, declarative sentence. Go back to the verb, separate the complete subject from the complete predicate. Is there an adverb exception? No. Is this sentence in natural or inverted order? Natural, no change. My husband sent me a dozen yellow roses for our anniversary. Who sent me a dozen yellow roses for our anniversary? Husband, subject, noun. What is being said about husband? Husband sent, verb. Sent what? Roses, verify the noun. Does roses mean the same thing as husband? No. Roses, direct object. Sent, verb transitive. Sent roses to whom? Me, indirect object. What kind of roses? Yellow, adjective. How many roses? Dozen, adjective. Article, adjective. For, preposition. For what? Anniversary, object of the preposition. Whose anniversary? Our, possessive pronoun, adjective. Whose husband? My, possessive pronoun, adjective. Subject, noun, verb, transitive, indirect object, direct object, pattern 3, check. Verb transitive, check again. For our anniversary, prepositional phrase, period, statement, declarative sentence. Go back to the verb, separate the complete subject from the complete predicate. Is there an adverb exception? No. Is this sentence in natural or inverted order? Natural, no change. Okay, that should be your paper from Friday. And then today I want to look at our new vocabulary word, which is attain. 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 Definition: to get by hard work, achieve. Sentence: I attained my goal. Synonym: reach. Antonym: lose. Okay, attain means to get something. So the Olympian attained the gold medal or attained the silver medal. To get something, and it's usually the idea that you are getting it through, like they said, hard work. It's more of the achieve, not just to get. I attained the peanut butter sandwich from the counter. No, it's not an equivalent for get. It's a synonym for getting something through hard work and achievement. What do you think I'm going to say about this sentence? Is it good? What do you think? I'm hoping that by now you're starting to be a little bit of a critique too. I hope that you're looking and going, that's not a good sentence. They just used a pronoun here and we don't know who. We don't know what the goal was. We don't know how they attained it. Whenever a sentence leaves you with questions like who did it? What did they do? How did they do it? When did they do it? Where did they do it? Okay? You can answer all of those and make such a better sentence. For example, so let's use my earlier example of the Olympian. The Olympian, and that's someone who's in the Olympics, right? The Olympian earned the gold medal in the Summer Olympics. Or no, let's say the Olympian earned the gold medal in the swimming competition by hard work and many hours of practice. That at least tells me who we're talking about. What did they do? They earned the medal for what? Swimming competition. How? By hard work and practice. Okay, and I could have even said the Summer Olympian. That might give me more of a win in the summer swimming competition. So you want way more information than what they're giving us. They're throwing out a sentence to give you the idea of what it means. Although, does this help you understand what it means? The only word that helps you here is goal. You do attain a goal, but they could have given us so much more to help us to really understand what that word means. And that's what I want you to do in the comments. Give me a good, beefy sentence, one that uses a good subject, answers a when, answers a how. Okay, maybe it's a goal you want to achieve or something you already have done or something someone you look up to has achieved. Base it off of a real person, one of a basketball hero that you look up to. A historic figure. What did one of the people that we have talked about, what have they attained or achieved? There's lots of subjects for this. Okay, so pick a good one and give me a really good sentence, and I can't wait to read them.